Hi everyone, it's Meredith with Soul Navigation, and I am so excited. Today we're going to do something just a little bit different. We're going to talk about August 22nd and this full moon in Aquarius. It's a really big moon. It's a really big deal. It's a really big time. So I'm going to go into that, but I also want to tell you a couple more things because I'm just so excited. I can't wait. I'm changing my perks for my super supporters, and I've got something so amazing. So if you are not a super supporter yet, listen to everything that you're going to get. I'll talk about that in just a second. And also for my super supporters, I am going to give away a prize, and it's either going to be a mini reading with somebody on Team Soul Navigation, a chart, a report, or something absolutely fabulous. And I'm going to do that on the first of every single month. All you have to do is follow me on Instagram because that's where I'm going to pull the name out of the hat, and you have to be an active super supporter. So it's going to be really quite thrilling. So stay tuned for all of the new perks that you're going to get. But for right now, I just want to tell you guys very briefly and very quickly about this full moon in Aquarius. First of all, it is happening on the very last day of Leo. And so I've talked a lot about this, and I've talked a lot about this in my lives. I think I also have a secret video for my super supporters, my members only video, where I talk a lot about the anaretic degree. And you guys all know, if you watch my channel, that I am really big, and I'm one of the few astrologers that talk about the 29th degree, which is also called the anaretic degree, which is also the challenge degree, the crisis degree. So were you born on a 29th degree? Were you born on the last day of a sign? You know, there really is no such thing as being born on a cusp. I know we say that, but there is a firm line in the sand. And if you are born on the 29th degree of, let's say, Virgo, you are not Libra, and you're not. You might have Mercury or Venus in Libra, but you are a Virgo, even if you're on the 29th degree, 59th minute. Today, I did a reading for somebody who was born on the 27th degree, 59th minute. And that means that she was almost born on the 28th degree of Aquarius. So you can round up a little bit, but it doesn't go into the next sign. So you are the sign in which your degree shows up as. So why is this so important? Because this is fragile. This is when it's literally changing the form, right? So imagine you lit your fire, you've got your bonfire, and it still looks like a log, but it's all ash, right? You could blow on it and it disintegrates. That's what the 29th degree, 59th minute looks like. It's literally transforming, and it's in the last breath of that sign. It is still in that sign. So when we have this 29 degree Aquarius full moon, and we have it along with our 29 degree sun in Leo, we are standing in pure crisis. We're standing in this very fragile place in life. We're standing between a revolution, right? And wanting something better, wanting something more, reformation, if you will. And that is versus, because anytime you have an opposite, it is a verse versus love and loyalty. So we've got fanatic loyalists, right? And then we have fanatic rebels or radicals or free spirits, if you will. So loyalty versus freedom. And these two elements, these two energies are opposing each other. So where are your freedoms being stifled? Where are you wanting to create a revolution and a new understanding? Where are you wanting more love and loyalty? You know, Leo. And so this is kind of at odds. So this is what I want to invite to ask you. The first thing I want to know, please leave a comment below. Who here is born on the very last day of their sign? That's the first thing, because this full moon is showing up loudly in your chart because it's making an aspect to your sun sign, no matter what sun sign it is. Now I want to ask, who here was born on the very last day of Taurus, of Scorpio, of Leo, or of Aquarius? Because this is gargantuan for you. This is absolutely massive. This is reformation. Something wants to leave your life that has been holding you down, holding you back. And that could be a stale job. That could be a dead-end relationship. That could be your diet, your health, your wellness, meaning the old program wants to be rebirthed. It wants to be leveled up. Aquarius moons always want to upgrade, and it does rule technology. So I want to tell you that there's a part of your life that you need to let go, especially if you are born on the last day or even the last 4 days, of the fixed signs, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. What I'm saying is this is so profound. Something in your life needs to be shed, needs to be cut off, needs to be pushed out in order for this new awakening, in order for this new blossoming, in order for this new upgrade to take place in your life. I want to know if you are born in the very first day or first 4 days of Pisces, of Gemini, of Virgo, and also of Sagittarius. The first day, so the 0 degrees, or the 1, 2, or 3 degrees. So it's the first 4 days of those signs. And those signs are the mutable signs. So again, that's Pisces, that's Gemini, that's Virgo, and Sagittarius. Because this full moon is also speaking so loudly to you. Now, if you're just a 15-degree Sagittarius, yes, this moon is still going to affect you, but I'm talking the bullseyes, right? So these people are really, really feeling it massively, strongly, and intensely. Something is dissipating. Something wants to leave in order for you to reprogram your life for your betterment, for your highest self, for your evolution, for your enlightenment, for your progress, for your betterment. Now, it's painful sometimes to lose these things that we're used to. And in what arena is this playing out in your life? You are going to see this massively in the world. We have so many retrograde planets right now that we have to sort of go back into time for a reevaluation in order to spring forward and make our systems and structures stronger and better. So right now, with all of these planets in retrograde, we've got Saturn in retrograde, and we've got Jupiter in retrograde, Uranus in retrograde, and we even have our Pluto in retrograde and Neptune in retrograde. We are in a time where we need to reassess, reevaluate, rethink, understand truthfully what our belief system is, what our value system is, what does money mean to us. We have to reevaluate our resources and what we consider essential resources. So this is a massive time in the universe and in the world, and you're going to see so many systems and structures be reevaluated, realigned, reconstructed. It's no small thing, and it's no simple thing. You're going to also see that, of course, we're at odds. We are at a time in our existence like we have never seen before. We are at such an intense, almost boiling over point. But in the big picture, I do believe it's necessary. In the day-to-day, I think it's awfully painful at times. On a personal note, though, for you, think of this as an upgrade. Think of this as upgrading your iPhone or your smartphone, and think of this as advancing your life forward. I want you to know that it is going to be uncomfortable, but I also want you to do something with this day, August 22nd. I want you to put your prayers out, manifest, work with your crystals, work with your incense, go into meditation, visualize what you want for yourself, because this is a very, very profound day and a profound time. You know, I like to tell Spirit on full moon days what Spirit can help me let go of, rather than Spirit just making up their mind for me because I'm walking around aimlessly, right? So what would benefit you to let go of? Think about that thing, and then work on stepping away from that friendship or that person or that way of life or that bad habit or that way of being or that job or, you know, what, or that house, or the way in which you're expressing yourself or the negativity that runs through your mind. You know, think about really stepping away from that so you can be showered with an upgrade. Okay, so now what I want to tell you guys is, if you are not yet a super supporter, I hope that you will become one. I have gotten so many new super supporters, and I just love you all. And I'm changing some of the perks, and I'm adding new things, and I am so excited. So what you're going to get, you are going to get an entire year's worth of transits for you specifically, not just what's going on in the world, but I take your chart and I run the transits for 365 days. Yes. And this is for just 25 cents a day. And it's so interesting because while it's not a ton of money, it really does help me do these videos. It's a big giant hug, love, and thank you. And it costs you 25 cents a day. So you're going to get your transits for a full year. You are going to get your absolutely gorgeous natal chart. This isn't like one on Cafe Astrology or a place where you can go get one for free. This is gorgeous. It's easy to read. It's all color coded. I designed it myself. It's vibrant. It is just so stinking cool. And I want everybody to have their natal chart so you can understand understand my videos and you can really go deep, deep, deep. And I'm also going to give you your dynamite day. Your dynamite day is the most powerful day of the year. It's yours, uniquely yours, based on your chart. I got this formula through Jan Spiller's work. I love her work. I credit her with this, but it is the most profound and powerful day of the year. It's not your birthday, for you to manifest on. And when you plant the seeds on that day, you grow oak trees for wishes. You really do. You get all my secret videos and you get invited to all of my astrology parties where I take you deep into learning astrology with me. So those are my exclusive parties. I try to do my members only videos. They're very private. They're very vulnerable. They're very personal. I try to do those once a month. And so you get access to those. You are also going to get to have your name put into my monthly giveaways where we will be giving away free readings. We will be giving away charts and reports. So if I'm giving away a natal chart and you already have yours, you can get your natal chart for your loved one. And I am going to do that on the first of the month, every single month. So 12 times in a year, I'm giving away free stuff, free readings, free stuff over here at Soul Navigation. All you have to do is follow me on Instagram because I'm going to announce it over there and I'm going to draw somebody out of the hat based on all of the active super supporters. So you have a really good chance to win. And here's the best part. Here's the most exciting part. I am adding a 10% discount off on any team reading with anybody on Team Soul Navigation from my team. So if you want to get a reading with one of them, you as a super supporter, as long as you're an active super supporter, again, 25 cents a day, you get a discount on that, 10% off. So come join me and be a super supporter and have a chance to win big. It's going to be really exciting. And next week, I'm going to continue my video on the 10 best aspects to have in the natal chart. And I want to know, where is your 29 degrees in your chart? If you've got a planet sitting there, that is being triggered by this full moon. I also want to tell you guys one other thing about this full moon. It is actually quite dynamic because Jupiter sits on the moon on the 22nd. Now, Jupiter is usually a good thing, but it creates bigness, it creates expansion, it creates largeness. And so really what it's doing, I would not say this is in a benefic placement. I would say this is in an exaggerated position. This exaggerates this full moon. So you are going to feel this massively. You're going to see it in weather. You're going to see it in people taking to the streets. You're going to see it in people advocating. You're going to see it in politics, money, resources, jobs. You're going to see it across the board in a massive way. And you're going to see it across the globe because it's Jupiter, right? So I love you guys. Thank you for being a super supporter. This was a really short video because my week is massive, but I will be back to doing my normal Sunday videos, 9:30 a.m. And we have a great live stream for you coming up this Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. I can't wait. Talk to you soon. Take good care.